You've seen the games, you've seen the goals, you've seen the dancing. Now's your chance to get closer to the most entertaining Sunday League series around. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, you know it makes sense. Welcome back to Sunday League football, and after last week's triumph against Gateway, we're looking to do it all again this week. As for the league, we currently sit in 3rd place as we face up to 5th place Aveley Stags. And here is today's pointless team lineup. In goal, we've got Sean, left back is Wayne, right back is Wazza, centre back is Tomo and Graham. Sitting just in front, we've got Dan, left mid is Knowlesy, right mid is Kevin, in the centre we've got Connor and Jamie. And then finally up top, it's manager Nick. We're also blessed with numbers this week as we've got Luke, Liam, Too Good and Sam on the bench as well. Now with all that said and done, let's crack on and play some football. Now it's not long before the fans' favourite Knowlesy plays a 1-2 here with Nick, and he causes some mischief as he goes into the box, but the defender does well to stop him from shooting. Kev steps up to take the resulting corner and it's shockingly bad, but the defender clears it back out to him and he picks the ball back up. Does a nice little feint there to get past the defender, smashes the ball, keeper can't save it, back of the net, 1-0 Palmers, great start. Up the other end, Wazza makes a good challenge here, but unfortunately it falls to our opponent who takes a touch, brings it forward and shoots high and wide. Talking of high and wide, here's Nick as he brings the ball inside, puts it across to Kev, doesn't quite make it, defender clears it, and on the volley, Connor, well, high and wide. Another chance now, Super Dan puts the ball through to Kev, he's onside, he puts it wide out to Knowlesy, who picks up the ball, cuts inside, then outside and thrashes it across the goal, defender clears it easily. Here's last week's man of the match, Wazza, as he takes it past his man, puts the cross in, defender clears easily, and on the half volley Kev puts it back, but it just goes over the bar. Good clearance from Graham there as Wazza attempts to get the ball. Now what happened there? If we zoom in, it looks like someone's actually left the banana skin on the pitch. I mean, who even does that? Corner whipped in by Knowlesy, cleared by the defender, takes a bounce, and look who's here on the end of it.
Oh, Wayne!
Oh, Wayne indeed. Unlucky, mate. And here he is getting involved again as he cuts out a pass, puts it through to Super Dan, who puts it through to Knowlesy, who on the turn, takes it forward, takes on his man, who puts the ball through to Nick. He's in on goal. Jamie's busting the gut to get in the box, but he opts to shoot, but it goes wide. Goal kick taken by Sean now as it approaches the halfway line. Connor controls, flicks and puts it through. Kev's running and puts pressure on the defender here as he gets in between him and the keeper. Dinks it past him, back of the net. His second, Palmer's second. Thank you very much. Now I didn't notice this at the time, but Connor's ability here to take the ball out of the air with this control, flick and then put it through for Kev was nothing short of brilliant. Give that man a Mars bar. Here's Connor getting involved again as he puts it through to Knowlesy as he takes it past his man, brings it forward and then gets clattered. Free kick. The man himself decides to take it, gets it up and over the wall, but the keeper saves with his feet. Knowlesy involved again now as the ref wants a word with him, and the conversation went a little bit like this. How can I help you, Mr. Referee? Oh, hello, Knowlesy. I just wanted to say that I think you're really good at football. Can I have your autograph? With all due respect, Mr. Referee, we're in a football game. Can we do this after? Like, after the game, because at the moment we're playing football. I appreciate that, son, but just one autograph, quickly, just quickly. Alright, maybe just at half-time. Half-time, yeah? Okay, cool. And they lived happily ever after. The end. As you can tell, it's been a long time since Sam made an appearance for Palmer's SC as he makes the most of this ball here. Not bad for a linesman. Time for another attack as Knowlesy puts the ball in here. Defender clears easily, but it falls to Dan, who puts it through to Nick, who doesn't quite control, but Dan continues his run, shoots, deflection, keeper saves it. Brilliant save there from the keeper as it changed direction. Some good play from Aveley now as they pick up the ball. Back heel, number 10 shoots first time along the floor and it goes under Sean, luckily just wide of the goal. From the resulting corner, Wazza clears with his head, Jamie loses a boot, man down. It turns out he's actually hurt his ankle as this next corner comes in. Tomo does well to block, and then he goes down like a sack of potatoes as well. 2 men down. Oh no, he's back on his feet now, and he's walking around like a... can't think what it is. Oh, there you go. Walking around like a monkey. He's a strange lad, that Tomo. But if I put 2 and 2 together, that explains this. But Tomo, can you pick up your banana skins when you're done with them, please, mate? Nice one. Moving on, we go forward again with Nick. He's got Knowlesy on the outside, but he opts to shoot again, and keeper saves easily. Another chance for Aveley now as number 14 dinks it over Dan, gets past Graham, puts the ball through to number 9, but his touch is a little bit heavy, and Sean's there to collect the ball safely. Up the other end now, Connor puts the ball out to Knowlesy, who takes a touch, brings it forward, fires it across goal, but Nick doesn't manage to get on the end of it. Should have been free. Any young defenders watching out there can learn something from Super Dan as he makes this lovely clean tackle as it falls through to Nick. And on the turn, he cuts inside, he puts it across to Jamie, the captain, as he takes a touch and puts it out wide to Wazza, and as he attempts to cross it back in, it actually goes towards goal instead and over the bar. Good football though. Half time now, some up for a drink, others up for a cigarette, the rest put their hands down their pants. And while we're here, we'd just like to say thank you to everyone that attended today. It was a record number of 10, absolutely astonishing. And with that said, it's time for the second half. First action of the half is the ball's put over the top here as Tomo's chasing number 9 and accidentally steps on his heel. Man down. Thankfully, we know nothing's broken as the physio here just dangles his foot about. It's a miracle. He's fixed, and he gets a yellow card for his troubles. I think that might have been a little bit harsh. Anyway, the game carries on as number 14 does a nice little back heel to get past Dan here, shoots with the outside of the foot, but Sean saves easily. And now it's time for a substitution as Connor makes way for Sam. And it's instant impact as Dan puts the ball through to him. He gives it to Jamie, who brings it forward and gives it back to Sam. He's in on goal. He takes the shot, but it goes wide. Unlucky. Time for another attack as the ball goes over the top. Sam brings it down nicely. He's got Nick on the inside of him. He gives it to him, and he's got Nosey on the inside of him as well. 3 on goal. Can he finish it? No. Straight at the keeper. Here's Nick getting involved now as he pokes the ball through. Sam's quick. He gets on it, shoots, and that's straight at the keeper as well. Stays 2-0. Here's Kev now as he puts the ball through to Nick. On the turn, he's got a little bit of space. Kev nicks it off him. He brings it through, shoots, and that's straight at the keeper as well. It's too easy for him. More pressure now as Nick puts the ball over to Kev. It's over the top of him. Defensive clearance, and we lose that one to the ball call. Five-a-side football, anyone? Another substitution now, and it's Nosey this time that makes way for Too Good. Here's Nick now with a lovely ball through to Jamie. Defender gets a little touch. It goes through to the keeper, 50-50, and catches him on the way through. But with a bit of help, he's back on his feet. Good to see. More injuries now as Wazza goes in for this tackle. Sounds horrific, and it can only mean one thing. That's right, broken leg. If you're squeamish, look away now. I'm only joking, that was Jibril Cisse's broken leg. Thankfully, this lad is alright. But Wazza on the other hand got himself a yellow card. That's 20 quid you owe me now, mate. Anyway, let's crack on with the game as Dan puts the ball over the top. The defender slices it, it's going into goal, but the keeper makes a great recovery. Great save.
He's pulled off some blinders today.
From the corner, Kev puts it out to Wazza, who takes a touch. He puts the ball into the box. Jamie's on the end of it with a looping header, but the keeper makes another save. Here's Nick now on the edge of the box as he puts it out to Jamie. He evades one tackle, going nowhere at this point, but he does a nice bit of skill to get back into the area. Slips, but puts it across to Too Good, who puts it into the back of the net. That's 3-0 Palmers. Thank you very much. Final sub of the game now as Kev makes way for Luke. And that is the end of the game. Man of the match, Luke. No, I'm only joking. Man of the match was Super Dan today. Well done, that man. Another good win for the lads today as Wazza does his victory dance. Don't forget to follow us on the Twitter and the Facebook, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.